Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Well, there's plenty going on this weekend sports-wise. I've got the latest for you today here at the Sports Desk. Let's go back to Tuesday over at Oregon Trail Park, where it was the B-10 Softball Subdistrict Tournament Day 2 action. Things started with the elimination game between Scottsbluff and Alliance. The Bearcats able to close it out here in the 7th inning on a pop out into short left field. Scottsbluff beats Alliance. The final was 7-5, and they set some records in that game. Brady Lockemer, the new single-season home run mark with 9, and Taylor Klein became the all-time program leader in RBIs. With the win, the Bearcats moved into a title game matchup with top seed Gering. They would have needed 2 wins over the Bulldogs, while Gering needed just 1 for the sub-district title. Bottom of the first, we pick things up here, and it's Gering getting out to the early lead. They plate one on a wild pitch that scored a runner from third base. And then it's Jessica Brown's turn. The little small ball, she drops down a really nice sacrifice bunt to bring in another run. Gering would get 4 in that inning, and they'd never trail. Scottsbluff able to get on the board in the top of the second as Maddie Johnston touches home on the wild pitch from Maddie Weiss. But with Scottsbluff still threatening, it's Weiss working out of the jam to keep the damage to a minimum. A 4-1 lead for Gering after 2 frames. We move now to the top of the 5th, and Scottsbluff has already scored 1. And here comes Brady Lockemer drilling the opposite field double to score 1 run, but Gering with the relay throw able to catch Lockemer at third on a bang-bang call to kind of halt that rally in its tracks. Bottom 5, and now Gering gets another one on the board on another pass ball, and they would wind up with 4 runs in the inning and take an 8-3 lead. Kimber Schallenberger would tattoo a 3-run homer for Scottsbluff a bit later on to make things close, but Gering does go on to win it by the final of 9-6, and they'll advance to play a district final game on the road at Crete, originally scheduled for Friday. These district finals, it'll be Gering at Crete Saturday morning at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. Let's stay on the diamond for a moment, as late last month, Western Nebraska Pioneers owner Chuck Heeman announced the hiring of Ryan Sayers to be the team's next head coach, replacing Jimmy Turk. Sayers is currently an assistant coach at Yakima Valley Junior College up in the state of Washington. He's talked to Heeman, of course, and also talked to Coach Turk before accepting the position, and he says he's heard nothing but good things about the community support.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, so I come from a very successful Legion, American Legion baseball program here in Yakima, the Yakima Beetles, 3 national titles for those guys. So we got a pretty good fan base there. So I was excited to get back to a community that really, supports baseball. It's the best thing to do in the summer, and you're out watching a game. I mean, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I know it's the same for a lot of people in Gering.
Sayers added he's continuing to work on finalizing his coaching staff right now. Player-wise, he's already got a few commitments for next summer from guys that currently play at Gonzaga University. And, of course, high school football coverage tomorrow night, a pair of games here at the station. Scottsbluff will be back at Bearcat Stadium at home to take on Lexington. Both teams at 2-0 in district play. Lex shut out Gering at home last week, 21-0. Scottsbluff, they throttled Sidney, 59-0. Radio only tomorrow night. In our TV radio simulcast, that'll be the Battle of the Bulldogs with Gering traveling to play at Alliance. Both teams searching for their first win in district play still this year. That's the latest today here at the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.